Yo, what is up guys, Dimeo's back with a brand new video, and we're back with something a little bit different. A few weeks back I mentioned that I'm going to be starting up a Q&A series, and this is the first episode to that. This is basically the series where I take any question that you ask me and I answer it no matter how personal it is. And one thing I wanted to mention really quickly is yes, this video is in 1080p. This is my first video that I've ever uploaded to YouTube in 1080p, so if you'd like the best quality possible from this video when you're watching it, just click that little gear icon and just switch it to 1080p. I have absolutely no idea how long this video is going to take to render, but hey, it's going to be worth it, I guess. And tell me what you guys think of 1080p, because if it looks really good in this video and you guys really like it, I'll keep it for the Q&A series from now on. I'll just record all of them in 1080p if that's what you guys want. Before we get into this video, I'd also like to thank everybody who left comments and questions and stuff like that. Like, I really do love interacting with you guys, but when it comes to videos in general, these are probably going to be my favorite ones to make, just because I'm actually, you know, interacting with you guys and answering the questions that you guys have for me. And also, in future, when it comes to asking me questions, always just leave them in the comment section of the most recent Q&A video. So if you guys want the opportunity to be on such an amazing channel like mine in the next episode of the Q&A series, leave all your questions down in the comment section below and I will answer them for sure. But anyway, let's get into the first question, or questions, because this guy asked like 4 fucking questions in a row, man. Damn! But anyway, let's get straight into it. The first question comes from Zero Fox, and this is the guy who commented like 4 different separate questions. I'm gonna answer all of them though, because I give attention to everybody. And the first question that he asked was, what inspires you to do YouTube? I don't know if you meant who or exactly what specific thing inspires me to do YouTube. The main motive why I want to make YouTube videos and why I love doing this shit is just because I love entertaining people. I've always been the type of person who likes to make people happy, who wants to see people smile, because I've mentioned this many times in previous videos. There is nothing in the world that makes me happier than making other people happy. Now, of course, when I make YouTube videos, I can't actually see people be happy when they're watching my videos. However, I do see it through the comments when people leave feedback, and when I see people liking the videos, telling me that I make them happy just based off of these videos. That just seriously feels so rewarding to me. The only thing that I really love about YouTube is just making people happy. That is the most incredible part. Of course, I love every single other part as well. Editing the video, making the thumbnail, all this stuff is amazing. You know, playing video games in the background, doing something that I love is incredible as it is. But the best part, and what motivates me to keep going, is knowing in the back of my head that when I upload this video, there are going to be people that comment and tell me that they liked this video and that it helped them, or whatever it may be. That is the main motivating factor of why I love making YouTube videos. Like, seriously, you have no idea how much time I actually just spend in comment sections just reading the comments on my old videos. Even if I've already liked your comment and replied and all that stuff, I go through my comment section and reread these comments because they just make me so happy to know that I could make someone else happy. Anyway, that was a serious question, but the next question he asks is, 2D girls or real ones? Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't like girls, I like dick. The next question is kind of serious, but kind of not at the same time. Killer meme star or scarce? This was actually a pretty difficult question if you think about it, because killer meme star or scarce, that's actually kind of a difficult question for me, because scarce is this kind of generic news channel that kind of just tells you everything that's been going on. Killer Keemstar, he kind of has a little bit of a personality, but at the same time, he's a complete fucking asshole. Seriously, some of the stuff that he's done in the past is really fucked up, especially the whole situation with Alex. I'm sure we all know what happened there, but I'm not going to focus on their past. I'm going to focus solely on their YouTube channels. And this might be a little bit controversial, but I think Keemstar is the better news channel, just simply because he has some sort of personality, and while his personality might be cringy, look at somebody else who has a cringy personality. Me. Like, even if someone has a cringy personality, it can still be entertaining at times. And while Keemstar is definitely cringy with his personality and it might not make you laugh, at the same time, you kinda gotta give it to the guy. He's trying to make the news a little bit more entertaining, which I give him props for. I mean, yeah, he's done some shitty stuff in the past, and maybe even at this moment in time, he's not really that great of a person, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at the content for what it is. And the last question that Zero asked is, Digimon or Pokemon? Get the fuck out of here. Of course it's Pokemon. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I actually don't play Pokemon. I mean, my favorite Pokemon game was Pokemon Go, and I did watch Digimon. I used to watch, I think it was Digimon Delta Squad or something, back on TV when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I loved Digimon. I thought it was really good, but when it comes to overall the entire like thing itself, I would say Pokemon, because Pokemon is, I don't know, I wanted to get into Pokemon, I really did. I never actually got around to it because I just simply don't have the time. I have important stuff to get onto, but if I would want to get into something, if it was Digimon or Pokemon, definitely be Pokemon. Pokemon is really fucking cool. And one day I definitely will get into Pokemon. I'm gonna pick up a DS, I'm gonna pick some games up, and just, you know, really try it. The next question comes from Fizzy, and he asks, do you want to be my dad? Of course I want to fucking be your dad. In fact, I don't actually want to be your dad. I already am your daddy, you little slut. Only the good girls get the kiss. The next person who asked some questions was Kronda, and he asked 2 questions, but the first one that he said was, have you ever had a near-death experience? And I actually have. I almost had a situation where I drowned, and in fact, I actually made a video about it. I'm gonna have the link in the description to that video where I talked about my near-death experience. The thing is with that video is it's kind of an old video, so if you go to the video expecting some sort of comedy like I do now, you are sadly mistaken, because I was a cringy little squeaky fuck back then. So if you're gonna watch that video, don't expect much, just expect the story in a very monotone voice. I wasn't the same person back then as I am now, but I will have that in the description if you are curious for a more in-depth story of what happened. But basically what happened, if I were to summarize the whole situation, I was at a swimming pool, and the swimming pool was really fucking deep, but there was this sort of mechanism with the swimming pool. There was this huge ball in the center of this pool, where basically this ball would kind of move up and down, creating huge waves, and normally we would have a raft that we would sit on when these waves were going up and down, so that people weren't in the water, because these waves could reach almost 3 meters high, which I'm a short fuck. I'm only like 5'10". Yeah, your boy isn't 6 foot. I'm sorry. I also have small hands, and you know what they say about small hands? If you have small hands, you're a fucking genius, and you're bound to be a successful YouTuber. I try. But basically what happened is I was an idiot sitting in one of those rafts, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to jump from one raft to the next while these waves were going up and down, and I knew that if I fell into the water I was pretty much fucked. And so what ended up happening is I prepared my jump. I kind of, you know, wanted to move from one raft to the other, and I ended up falling in the water. The waves were absolutely fucking massive, like almost 2 times my height. It was ridiculous. And I was just trying to swim up, but the current just kept moving me all over the place, and I took in a lot of water, and I almost drowned. Like, I seriously could have died if somebody didn't notice that I fell in the water and somebody didn't stop the waves from coming up. But what happened is a lifeguard ended up, like, pointing a metal rod at me or something, and, like, he told me to grab onto it. I grabbed onto it, he pulled me up, and it ended out okay. I luckily didn't get really badly hurt, or, you know, worse. Which is really good, because if I ended up dying, you wouldn't have the amazing content you see today. Hey! Just kidding, I'm really not that good of a YouTuber. Kronda's second question is, what is the most favorite game you've played back in the old days of Xbox 360, and how about now on the PS4? Back in the day on the Xbox 360, oh god, my baby. If you guys have kept up with my videos, you probably know what my favorite game on the Xbox 360 is, man, and for sure, 100%, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Oh, I still miss that game to this day. I really wish they would remaster it. Even if they just remastered it and didn't change anything, I would be completely fine with it. I accept that game with its flaws. You know, I love her even with her imperfections. But seriously, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, my favorite Call of Duty of all time, and probably my favorite Xbox 360 game, period. It is such an amazing game. A close second would have to be Black Ops 2, even though I was completely burnt out of it. It was still an amazing game if you look at it. Black Ops 2, my second favorite, and then Modern Warfare 2, my absolute all-time favorite. I don't think anything will ever be able to actually take that spot. When it comes to PS4, I really don't know what my favorite game on PS4 is. It's really difficult to tell. I would have to say Black Ops 3 maybe? I don't know. Oh, that is such a difficult question. I don't know. It's either Black Ops 3 or Call of Duty World War 2. Both of those games are actually really, really incredible. World War 2 might be just a little bit better just because it's boots on the ground and it's not this whole futuristic shit. But, you know, World War 2 is #1 and a close second is definitely Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is just amazing because it seriously is one of the greatest Call of Duties ever. On to the next question. Holmesy asks, what is your proudest achievement in life so far? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't achieved anything in life. Now, but for real, my biggest achievement in life so far is getting head. Your boy's not a nerd. Nah, I'm only kidding. I mean, that was good and all, but like, whatever. I really don't know. It probably is something related to YouTube. I would say uploading daily. When I started uploading videos daily, that was a big change in my life. When I realized how much I love this and how much of a passion this is for me, and how I literally cannot go a day without uploading without feeling like a complete piece of shit, that's probably my proudest achievement in life so far, is just daily uploading, because it's just something I love doing so much. I think it's a good step in the right direction. I mean, look where we started. We started off by throwing rocks in our own shins, and now we're uploading daily and, you know, posting shit content. Seigan Hatake, the big fucking weeaboo, asks, if weapons do end up in supply drops in Call of Duty World War II, what would you like them to put in it? The intervention, please. Please put the intervention in, please. Nah, I'm only kidding. Don't actually put the intervention in the supply drops, because it's not really a World War II weapon. It didn't exist back then. But when it comes to overall just what weapon I would want in the supply drops, please just put the PTRS in the game. We need a semi-automatic sniper that can get one-shot kills to the chest. Please, Michael Condrey, if you're watching this, I will suck your dick for a PTRS. Yeah, if they were going to put any weapons in the supply drops, we need that PTRS. Please, Sledgehammer Games, if you're watching this, do it. Next question, David Games asks, when you playing Skate 3? The fuck? When did I ever say I was gonna play Skate 3? No, but in seriousness, I probably won't be playing Skate 3 on my channel. I'm sorry, man, it's just not the type of content that I post. Maybe if Call of Duty dies one day and, like, people don't enjoy watching on my channel and I need to switch things up a little bit and I venture into different titles, maybe I will give Skate 3 a try, but I can't guarantee anything right now because that's really not the type of content that I put on my channel. Next question, Jack, the Soundcloud rapper, asks, why is my song Encore so good? You know what? I don't know why it's so good. You know what? Let's give it a quick listen, should we? That was a genuine cough, what the fuck? Must have been after I read off that fucking question. Anyway, I'm gonna pop up the song here on my iPad. Let's see what we got here. I'm sure we're gonna find some spiritual, lyrical, miracle, lyrical, individual, nice little lyrics over here. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Let me open a fucking window really quick. Alright, so let's go into my followers on Twitter and let's look for Jack really quick. I'm sure we're gonna find something really juicy here. Alright, I'm in Jack's Twitter right now. I clicked the link to his SoundCloud. Okay, let's find the song that he's talking about. Okay, here we go, here we go.
That's it. Ready? You're ready. Cooking raw with the Brooklyn boys. For one last time, I need y'all to raw. What the hell are you waiting for?
What the fuck? Oh god, I just got my entire bed wet. You know what? We need to stop this. We need to stop this! Anyway, next question, and a much more important one rather than why is my song Encore so good? I don't fucking know. Ask the masses. You've got like billions of followers, man. The next question comes from Simba Sense, and he goes, tits or ass? Personally, I'm an ass type of guy. I'm the same. I love ass. I am way more of an ass guy than I am a tits guy. I mean, yeah, tits are great and all, you know, if you have a nice pair of tits, that's great, but I actually prefer smaller tits than big tits. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I like small tits. I don't know about you, but I think that shit's so cute. But yeah, I personally prefer ass. I mean, small butts, big butts, I don't discriminate. I like all types of butts. Whether or not I prefer big butts or small butts, I would have to go with just thick butts. Oh, thick girls are just so nice. And I'm not actually saying that to, like, you know, hop on trends or whatever, but seriously, thick girls are just... oh. So yeah, I'd say butts on the bigger side, ones that have kind of a jiggle. Oh god, this is getting so detailed right now. The next question comes from Crimson Pirates, and he asked two questions actually. He asked Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare. Dude, do I look like a fucking joke to you? Obviously it's Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is just such an amazing Call of Duty. It seriously is in my top 5 favorite Call of Duties of all time. I think Black Ops 3 is an amazing game. In case you didn't know, I actually still haven't played Infinite Warfare. Since I bought the game, I have not launched the game once. I bought Infinite Warfare bundled with Modern Warfare Remastered the first day it came out, and I still never played Infinite Warfare. The entire year I played Modern Warfare Remastered because fuck the futuristic stuff. I was just sick of it at that point, and I knew Infinite Warfare was basically just a worse Black Ops 3. They copied everything that Black Ops 3 did, but somehow made it worse. I don't understand how you could possibly do that. Infinity Ward, please get better. But yeah, between Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, easily no contest Black Ops 3 any day. The next question he asks is, if you had to kill one of your fans, who would you brutally murder in front of orphans? I mean, if I had to kill one of my fans, I think it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Okay guys, I have to move closer to the camera right now. and I need to take my glasses off really quick. Do you think this is a fucking joke? I mean, do you not see the tears coming from my eyes? I mean, if you can't, too bad. Straight crying, dude. Now I got one of my favorite shirts wet, fuck's sake. The shit I do for YouTube. So yeah, I think that speaks for itself who I'd have to kill. Shit like that makes me wish I was born without hearing. Oh shit, that was the last question. The sad moment when you realize that not that many people actually give a shit about you. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the Q&A. As I said, if you want to be in next week's episode, I upload these every single Sunday. Definitely leave them in the comments below of this video, and I will have you featured in the next episode. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'll have my last one run up across the screen. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.